Hello world! Thanks for visiting my channel and make sure you click that subscribe button. Click it! If you like what you see. As usual, the content on this channel is based on questions, comments, or requests that I get from you guys, the viewers. The question for today is, what is a Python virtual environment and how do I install it? Okay, a Python virtual environment, it's no more than an isolated Python environment. And you may be asking, what do I care? Okay, so to better understand this, let's consider the following scenario. Imagine that you're developing an application on the same machine. I mean, you're using the same machine that requires Python 2.7.3, and you are also developing another application that requires Python 3.2. So here you can see that you're gonna have some collisions, some problems if you don't isolate the environment. Why? Because if you're working with Python 3.2 and then you try to run the application that you're developing in Python 2.7, a couple of packages or models, they're not going to work, they're not going to run because they are not supported. So that's when virtual environments come in handy. You can isolate those two environments and even install packages at different version levels, and you don't have to screw up the other environment. And you can develop the same application on the same machine without any problem. So that's why you should care about this virtual environment, and it's a good practice that always use a virtual environment. Also, if you're sharing the machine where you're developing the code, right? So how do we install it? So you go to this web page, and we can see here that first we need to check if we have virtualenv already installed in our machine. In this case, we don't. So remember last time we installed pip. So we're gonna use pip to install the virtual environment. So here it goes. It's collecting again. Let's sudo this because I don't have permissions in this machine to install. And here we go, the virtual environment. So if I do what it was version, okay, now I have it. So now how do I create an actual virtual environment? So in order to do this, let's do this. Which Python? And this is going to tell me which Python version I'm currently using, or at least the executable or whatever it is, right? So it's under that path. So now, here in my project, if I create a new directory called YouTube virtual environment, and I change directory to that, and according to the instructions, if I do virtualenv, and I'm going to do YouTube virtualenv, this is going to create a new directory under this, right? So right now it's installed in setup tools, pip, wheel, and everything that you require. So if I list this directory, I can see this folder, and under this folder I can see this bin. And this is the interesting part here is the activate script right here. So if I source that, boom, you can see that right here. Now I see YouTube virtualenv. This means that I'm now running on my virtual environment. So if I do which Python, you can see previously I was using this one. You can see that now I am using this one right here. And that's it. That's how you create a virtual environment in your machine. Thanks for visiting and see you guys next time.